absolutely, we cannot live without cholesterol. There is no doubt about it. But it's like anything else, like blood pressure. You know, we cannot live without blood pressure because otherwise there will be no blood flow. But we don't want the blood pressure to be 200. We want it to be 110. So the same for glucose. We cannot live without glucose. Our brain will die in 1 minute, really, 1 minute without glucose. But we don't want the glucose to be 400. We want it to be 80. So it's the same for anything. You know, we want to weigh 80 kilo. We don't want to weigh 180 kilo. So everything in life,
it's a balance.
Is a balance and should be in the right proportion. So yes, we need cholesterol, but at a certain level.
Altre domande?
Last
Prego.
one.
Buonasera. Potrebbe dirci qualcosa di più rispetto a questa terza rivoluzione alla quale ha accennato? Ossia, lei ha posto il problema etico-morale, ma secondo lei questo nuovo scenario della scienza che sviluppi avrà?
So basically she asked about the third revolution that you put forward, the ethical problem, but in your opinion, what would be the the consequences of that?
Well,
the perspective.
I am personally, I am a knowledge-seek person, so I am not afraid of information. If I have the breast gene, I have it. If I don't know about it, the gene will not go away. So it really depends. I think that at the end, it's like anything else in life. The doctor and the patient know one another. There are things that the doctor assesses that the patient cannot take. It depends on the intelligence of the patient. It depends on the openness of the family, on the background. It's really a very complex issue. From time to time, psychologists are involved. You know, let's say, how do you tell a mother that the child is going to die? This is an art of itself. We don't learn it in medical school, unfortunately. How people take disasters, how we respond to what's going on around us. It's an ongoing dialogue, and for me, nothing should be hidden. But that's because it's there. So it will come anyway. What can I do? I mean, I cannot change it. On the contrary, I want to know. I may be able to do something about it. But at the end, it's like anything else in life. It's about dialogue. It's about understanding the other side, what the other side can take, what it can understand. Not everybody can understand even the idea, what is genetics. You think that everybody understands genetics? Genetics, they think that if my father is big, I am big. If my father is smart, I will be smart. But that's not genetics. So it really depends. And I think that luckily science is going slowly. Recently it's going very fast. And there is time to adapt. And meanwhile we educate new doctors that are grown up on these new principles. The doctor of 10 years from now is not going to be the doctor that I became when I graduated medical school. He's going to be much more knowledgeable about what's going on. And by this dialogue, I hope that we'll get to the right balance. That's all I can tell you. I cannot give you any magic solution because I don't have any.
But Aaron, what do you think will be the society in 50 years from now with all this information we will get? How this will
the society will
change?
Adapt. We cannot stop information. Like, you know, my father didn't use internet, and I cannot live half a minute without an internet. So we adapt. We get into it, and we'll adapt, and people will take from it whatever. Even now, there are people that want to live in the mountains, isolated. They live in the mountains. There are people that want to live in the middle of the city, in the middle of everything. They live in the middle of everything. Society will take it. Knowledge will not stop. It will be disastrous to tell scientists not to do something because this will really stop progress. And
no, but do you think that the population will be divided between the people with the good genes, the people with the right set of genes, the people with the risk genes? I mean, it can be.
But the population is already divided. They just don't know about it. We are already divided. There are people that die early from heart attack, and there are people that living their centenarians.
But they all have the same chances to start with.
They don't
It's
have
not-
the same chance. Well, as I
Well,
said, there is environment.
society gives them the same chances.
They think that they have the same chances,
They
but they
think
don't
they
have the same chances.
Exactly.
Every one of us has his own genetic repertoire, and again, it's environment. Therefore, there are many public health studies about environment. The matter of the fact that there is a big campaign to stop smoking, and people did stop smoking, many of them. Those that don't. I mean, they know what they take at their hands. It's like driving fast in a car. I mean, people will adapt at the end, I'm sure. And there will be more education, more information will come in the internet. Even the patient of today is not the patient of 20 years. The patient now comes to the doctor and will tell him, I read in the internet that, and I read in the internet that, and give me this and give me that, and then there are discussions. Medicine is not patriarchal anymore as it used to be. At my time, medicine was patriarchal. God, the doctor was a god. I mean, he said, trust me, I know the patients are stupid. No, the patient is not stupid anymore. The patient comes, the patient reads, the patient knows, the patient goes to the internet, and if he doesn't know, they go to the internet, the neighbor goes to the internet, somebody goes to the internet. The society changes all the time. We are going uphill. It's not going to be a huge mega step, jump. We will progress into it, and gradually people will adapt. I'm not concerned at all.
Good. With this line, we thank you very much. It was wonderful. Thank you.